You don't need me to tell you that the world is really heavy right now. All you have to do is turn on the news. The terror attacks, the violence, the hate crimes. Just so sad and so scary. There's a lot to be afraid of without people getting on the news and fear-mongering. And if you're feeling anything like I am feeling right now, I know I sometimes wonder how we're supposed to live through this chaos. Just want you to know you're not alone. There's always hope. I've felt that sadness when I feel so much is going right in my life. And then yet for other people, they're struggling with adversity and they're struggling with just some scary times. Sometimes I wonder how much darker can it actually get. But then I'll come sit out here on the dock, the water, the calmness of the water. I just sit and be still. Especially this time of year where everything is so green, it's so lush. Yes, I'm reminded that no matter how much chaos is out there, we can still find hope. There's still peace. You just gotta look for it. And just because I say there's hope, it's not denial. I'm not putting the blinders on saying that none of this is happening. Certainly don't ignore the pain. But I think it's looking at the pain and still choosing to be hopeful. That there's still good, there's still better things out there. Certainly, yeah, the world is broken, or parts of the world are broken. But I think overall we'll always still show up for each other. So that gives me hope. And in times like this, sometimes when I'm feeling really, really heavy because of what's going on, like the attack yesterday, I have to go out of my way to do acts of kindness. And when I say out of my way, I mean, if I go to the grocery store, it's literally, excuse me, looking at people in the eye and just saying something kind and good to them. Just holding the door for somebody. Just stopping as you're walking and you see your neighbor outside and you walk down their driveway just to say hello. Just to make them feel like they matter. That's what I mean when I say I go out of my way to be kind. And though we can't control some of the stuff that's going on in the world, we're certainly not powerless. I mean, I think fear wants us to believe we are. But I know better. I've learned enough through life that we're not powerless. You know, whether it's an act of kindness or an act of love, it just ripples, you know. So when I go do something kind for somebody, I can almost guarantee that it puts them in a frame of mind, in a good mood, that they'll go and do something kind for somebody else. And yes, hope is a feeling, but I also feel hope is a promise. I mean, God never promised the world would be easy, but he also promised he'd never leave us alone. So that in itself gives me hope. I actually printed out in Psalm 46, it said, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we'll not fear. Not because bad things won't happen, but because we know who walks with us through them. So remember that, okay? I just wanted to let you know that no matter what's going on, you always have hope in here. You can still find peace in here. You can also still go find, maybe you're not at a lake, but you can go to a park, you can go for a walk, you can listen to a bird sing, you can see a squirrel run up a tree. There's always something to find hope. So for those days, those weeks, Even those months that just feel that it's real heavy and it's just, sometimes it's hard. The world just feels like maybe it's too much. Come back, remember who you are. Remember that you have the power inside yourself. Remember who you are. Put the phone down, go outside, go for a walk. Maybe call a friend, go for a walk with them. Don't just text, actually pick up the phone and call them so they can hear your voice. When you go outside, feel that wind. It's a bit breezy out here today, but it feels good. Right now the sun's behind a cloud, but when that sun's out, it feels warm on the skin. It's bright. I know the D3 that I'm getting from the sun. I love it. Just remember the world is still beautiful. It's still full of promise, and you will always have purpose. That nobody will ever convince me otherwise. Be the hope. Be the hope for yourself. Be the hope for somebody else. Speak it. Live it. Go out and do an act of kindness. Because even if you think no one's paying attention, they are. They're watching you. So let them know it's okay to be hopeful. And that there's still lots and lots to be grateful for in this world. You're not alone. Remember, you're enough just the way you are. You're the hero of your own story. Here comes that sun again. I love it. Talk to you guys soon. Love you.